Watch the shocking video of a violent Las Vegas suspect rushing Judge Mary Holthus and beating her in the courtroom on January 3rd, 2024. Shall we watch it? Might as well. 2024 has got off to a cracking start, I have to say. It's brilliant. If you thought 2023 was a little bit mental, 2024 is going to be a barrel of giggles. So strap yourselves in. As for this fella, I've only got one thing to say about the highlight of the clip.
Hey! Oh, hey!
Sign him up for the Olympic team. Get him in the high jump, instant gold medalist. We'll have him. We'll have him. We take in loads of people with criminal records but no athletic ability. I think Rishi Sunak should have the American government's hands off. We'll take him. Fly him to Calais, stick him in a bathtub, sail him over, give him a council house. I want to recruit the best and bring them to Britain. Okay, so that was absolutely amazing. Let's read the details of this case. Can I just say there's been too many good stories. Like I've just mentioned, the year's got off with a bang, and I didn't know what to pick from. There was almost so much wacky stuff going on. You'll have to let the rest of the sensible people on YouTube fill you in. Paz did a great one about Stephen Hawking. Apparently, he was on the list from a certain suicidal nonsense special island, and apparently he's some form of cyborg sex pest, which I never seen coming. That one definitely took me by surprise. So yeah, you'll have to go and watch Paz's video for that one. Oh, sorry, I left out a detail. Cyborg sex pest with a penchant for innumerate dwarves. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Might sound like I'm being funny, but no, trust me, it's right. Go and watch it. Now onto the story at hand. The one I went with, that's slightly more mental, is this fantastic one from Andy No's Twitter. It says, a violent felony convict rushed at the judge during sentencing and brutally beat her while officers desperately struggled to regain control. Deborah DeLorme Redden. What's going on with the names? I really don't know what that's all about. I thought it was Deborah, and I thought they'd got the judge's name wrong. I mean, in this day and age, 6'4" black man packing 10 inches on the slack sometimes can be a Deborah. So don't blame me. That's quite normal in 2024. Deborah having a piece like a Sky TV remote, that's quite normal in 2024. Don't blame me. I'm normally a good reader, but some of this stuff's quite difficult to work with. Deborah DeLorme Redden, who was facing sentencing for a conviction of attempted battery and substantial bodily harm, called Clark County District Judge, you can read that, while rushing at her and jumping over the bench where she presided. That wasn't a jump, that was a monumental leap. That was a truly heroic use of the quads. He propelled himself like Spider-Man leaping on top of a moving subway train. It was genuinely impressive. So we should recruit him and stick him in the Olympic team for the British. I mean, have you seen the Irish Olympic team? The Irish Olympic team now looks like the cast of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So if the Irish can do it, I suggest the Brits can jump on board as well. Just moments before, she rejected Redden's request for a suspended prison sentence. Yeah, suspended. I guarantee this bloke's record is as long as the Elephant Man's cock. I guarantee it. The attorney claimed good behaviour, but his criminal history includes domestic violence, battery, home invasion, and in November he pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of attempted battery from battery. He was being sentenced for that conviction when he attacked the judge. Can you imagine that? Battery? Nah, he wouldn't do out like that, Your Honour. Next thing, he's caving the judge's head in. It's like, I at least assumed the attorney looked a bit embarrassed when it all calmed down. The judge crawls back onto the bench like that. Yeah, about the battery charge. Yeah, I guess I'll take the sentence. Can't really deny it with a straight face, can you? Not after he's just poked 40 left hooks into the judge's cranium. Anyway, for your viewing pleasure, here's the rest of the video.
His ability to do probation successfully that he's given this opportunity.
I appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court...
Oh, bitch! Hey! Oh, hey! Oh, hey! 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 Hey!
one last thing to say. Honestly, I know I keep talking about how we need to go back to a meritocracy, but the coppers, the bailiffs, the sheriffs, whatever you want to call them, in that room were about as much use as a chocolate teapot. What did they do? Have they not got weapons? I understand you're not allowed firearms in a court, but mace, batons, truncheons, anything. 3 blokes there, and it looked like not a one of them could have knocked the skin off a rice pudding. If I find it hilarious because I don't have to deal with any of this, but the death of the meritocracy is going to end in the death of a lot more things. People, women and kids, and judges. Add them to the list. Because nobody involved in serving the public is competent anymore. We've got little fat midget firewomen, little fat midget coppers, and little fat midget bailiffs in the courtrooms. I mean, it's fine. Other people, educated, middle-class, woke people, are the ones who have to deal with all of this stuff. The lawyers and the judges, they've all got expensive educations. If you want to be protected by scrawny, sparrow-boned soy boys, you crack on. My mate Richie, one of the biggest, toughest, fittest blokes I ever met. He tried to join the Met Police when he left the Royal Marines. They wouldn't have him. They weren't interested. They went, no, 6'3" green beret with biceps like sacks of smashed gravel. We want a little fat roller lesbian. So unlucky. Now you're dealing with the results of your policies. I find it hilariously funny. Nobody in my immediate family is stupid enough to go about the business without exercising extreme restraint and common sense and being very, very risk averse. So I'll just sit here and laugh my arse off watching judges get filled in because the people that rule the world think a meritocracy is a terrible idea. But I guarantee you this, if I was in charge of recruiting people that are involved with securing the public safety, like firefighters, police officers, I wouldn't have limp-wristed, emotionally incontinent, anemic, 100-pound, whatever they are, looking after people's safety. I'd be hiring big scary blokes who've just left the parachute regiment, not whatever that was. Anyway, I thought that was hysterically funny. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I love out like that. And don't forget, if you're watching, Home Secretary, please extend that fine gentleman an invite to the United Kingdom. He can't be any worse than the people we're already importing, and we can at least stick him on the high jump team. All right? Thanks for watching. See you all very soon. Cheers.